Okay, now I'm going to try to stay on the same sheet of paper. You should be able to with the pen. But we want to talk about now some particulars, some very important particulars. Okay, but I'm going to keep this in the same color scheme here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a system for, or a little sheet here for the checks and balances. Let's divide this out. Okay, the checks and balances. This is this next topic. Checks and balances. Okay, so we did the legislature in red. Let's put the legislature right here. Yeah, that'll be good. Legislature. I'll make it short like that, and I'll also put Congress here so it makes sense. Legislature or Congress. Let's see how I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to make a triangle. I'll put the executive right here, and I'll put president to remind you who that is. President. Let me circle both of these. Remember, I'm making a triangle. Don't get too far ahead of me. I'll try to keep this looking nice and neat. All right, then we have the judicial branch to finish our triangle here. Judicial branch, and I'm just going to write courts. We all know it's the Supreme Court. Okay. So the way this is going to work here, let's see if I think I can write some, yeah, so let's do this. So each group has something over the other. Watch this. So the executive branch in black has the power over the legislature to veto laws or bills. Can veto bills. Remember, they make the laws, the legislature does. The executive branch, he can veto them, cancel them out, and they don't matter anymore. Okay? The legislative branch can do this to the president. Can impeach. Kick him out of office. He commits a crime. Legislative branch becomes the judges of the president, kicks him out. And in turn, they can also do this. They can override the veto with a 2/3 vote. So here's the vote, or excuse me, the veto that the president has over the legislature. Legislature say, so what? We override your veto if 2/3 of them vote the same way. All right, good deal. Now, let's go down here to the bottom. No, let's stay up here at the top here. I think that'd be easier. Now, the executive branch, what can it do to the judicial branch? The president or executive appoints and pardons judges. So he can pick who the judges will be, and if one of them screws up and commits a crime, he can pardon them for their crime, so they're forgiven. Okay, and so what does the judicial branch have over the courts? Excuse me, judicial branch have over the president. And it's the same thing for both of them. They can declare things that he does, or acts, declare acts of his. Here's the big word for them: unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. They judge them, the president, to see if what he's doing is right, follows the Constitution. If it not, he can't do it. He can tell, the judges can tell him no. Okay, now down at the bottom, some of the checks and balances. These are checks and balances again. The Congress, check this out. Remember, the president appoints judges. The Congress approves judges. So the president can appoint a judge so they can pick, I don't know, Mr. Ernest. So you're a judge, Mr. Ernest. The legislature say, no, we don't want that guy. You got to pick somebody else, Mr. President. or it could, the judicial courts, the judicial branch does this: declares laws, again, unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. Okay. They are some of the checks and balances, almost all the big ones here. Very good.